What would you like to get better at on bass?
I guess maybe having some decent practice techniques. My problem is I tend to hear something and be like, I'm going to play that. And then just rush through learning something instead of actually like slowing down and actually making sure that like I'm consistently on the right fret or I'm consistently like behind where I'm supposed to be, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what if I remember to hit record? What if we like try doing that? Like, is there a song that you've been doing that with recently? And like maybe we can like practice it for you together.
I'm ready for that.
That was great.
Okay.
Okay, so what I would do if I were you and practicing a thing like that is I would like try to force yourself into teacher brain of like, okay, what isn't working? Like what could be better? Honestly, to me from the outside, that sounds pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
But
okay.
I don't know. What are you feeling? It can also just be about how it feels to you. Like, do you feel like your fingers are struggling?
I feel like I'm stressing out. Like I feel like I'm stressing out. I feel like I don't know. That's the best way I can put it. I feel like I'm stressing out and trying to find whatever's
like just
happening
to like
next.
get to the notes.
It doesn't feel good. It just feels like I memorized something and I don't actually feel anything.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you feel like you're having to like work to remember just like what notes in what order?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one piece. Is there anything, like assuming that you had the notes memorized, is there anything on the technical side that feels challenging? Like, is there like a run, like those chromatic notes in a row?
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, the notes, and also like there's a lot of jumping around.
So there's kind of two things there. One piece is like getting the memorizing so it doesn't feel hard. And then the other part is figuring out like where your problem spots are.
Okay.
Because a lot of times someone will start trying to learn a song and you just like play the whole song, even though like say the verse is super easy and the chorus is super hard, but you practice them equally.
Yes.
But that like doesn't get you the song the fastest. So once you assess that, the fastest thing to do would be to just do what I call chunking, which is like rather than play 16 bars and like hope for the best, like take it one bar at a time.
Okay.
Like, okay, is this like up to my current standard?
Okay.
And you're gonna find like the bars with more notes or harder rhythms or whatever, like those are the ones where you're like, okay, I actually need to like spend more time on this.
Okay.
And that takes like all these pieces where you're like maybe at like A minus, B, and then there's like a D plus bar. Like the D plus bar needs a lot more study time, you know?
Okay.
So in that bass line, is there a bar that you feel like is like, that's the spot?
That's the, like the, I would say that is the spot. Yeah. Yeah, that's the spot.
Yeah, that's the spot. And I don't know this bass line, so I'm like,
oh, cool.
Having to work off of whatever you do.
I think it's that. And then. I can't even remember.
Yeah, so already this is too long of a chunk to work on.
Okay.
Because you've got like the chromatic stuff over here.
Okay.
And then you have a separate issue, which is shifting into other positions.
Right.
And if you try to do that all at once, then it just sucks, you know? So let's just take like this chunk where like chromatic notes down there.
So
right, and then you'd maybe just like stop there. Or it could be even shorter. It depends on how you're feeling like overwhelm-wise.
Okay. I think we could stop there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, your technique actually looks really good. If you do it again, I'll kind of point out. See how you're keeping these fingers down as you go? That's a really great non-flying finger thing that you're doing.
You did a good job then.
Great. That's all me. Thank you. We're done here. So keep doing that, but you'll probably notice like if you had to bump the speed on this, your fingers would like rear their heads again. You'd be like, no, we're not doing that.
Yes.
Like every speed level, you have to kind of retrain your brains. Do you feel like you got better at practicing bass in the last 5 minutes?
Yes, I definitely think that the biggest thing is I've probably been doing too many giant chunks.
Yeah.
And so just having to go, okay, that's actually a really small chunk. I don't have that. Let me
Yeah.
just do that.
Yeah.
It's really, really helpful. And I thought that if I was going faster, my fingers would be flying. So that's actually helpful to know that it's not doing that all the time.
Totally. Yeah, there's a threshold where it's good, and it's just you have to push that threshold without like blowing yourself open. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you
Josh.
so much. Show her what she's won.
Can I have a picture?
Yes.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Thanks.